Hey everyone, welcome back to Catching Up with the Walkers. It's finally the Walkers because I got my beautiful wife Cassie with me today. I missed you last time. I told them I missed you.
I'm sorry.
Do you believe it?
Yeah.
You know why I missed you?
Because you don't like to do all the talking.
Well, I just don't like doing the whole video by myself. I'm like, I want Cassie's opinion. What does Cassie think?
He's always like, they're going to get tired of me. And when I edit, I get tired of hearing myself.
Yeah. You have to edit an entire video of listening to yourself? That's rough. But anyway, I'm glad she's here today because I didn't want to pierce my own ear. And I'll be able to pierce yours. So let me...
I already got one.
Let me... oh, you already got one? Oh, those are beautiful earrings, by the way. Who got those for you?
My husband.
Oh, you're welcome. So today we are going to spend a little time on the farm catching up with you guys on things that need to get done and on things that have already happened, and we need to check up on some animals.
And if you have heard us in previous videos on Walker Farm Fam, or maybe when Gary was in the garden about how hot it's been, we're melting, it's so hot. Now look what we're wearing.
We're wearing hoodies. It's Oklahoma. And the people that watched the Masters tournament in Tulsa figured it out. They were sweating the first 2 or 3 days, and then the last 2 days, they were wearing jackets.
So, you guys up north are going to get us, but it's 64 degrees. I know that's great, but the wind is blowing, and it's been upper 80s, lower 90s, so it's just like drastic, so our body's like, what the heck? But, while I'm talking about it, if it's still hoodie-weddy,
If it's still hoodie-weddy.
If it's still hoodie weather where you're from, we do have Walker Farm Fam hoodie and caps and t-shirts on our website.
Yeah, so you guys check that out if you're interested. And we are hanging around the yard mainly because one of us or two of us have to be up here. The kids are going by right now, so if you hear something in the background that sounds a little funny, that's it.
Go by without talking.
They're doing a good job. They're cooperating. So you ready to head out and check out the chickens first?
Yes, so.
And then we're going to tag some goats, and we'll tell you why we're waiting so long to tag them when we get out there. Well, these guys are getting so big. And you get that big from eating all these good scraps and all these good feeders and waters. We need to go ahead and fill this one up. Looks like it's getting a little bit low. And I think, Cassie, did you just fill the feeder up while ago?
So, these egg maker acres, these egg maker acres waters and feeders are my favorite. When they're in here in this pen that's smaller and things, they do roost on them and poop. But when they're out in the big pens, it's really not as much of a problem with them. But I love these because I can see when they need to be filled up. This one needs to be cleaned out. And then they just peck on this and they get water. And then the feeders have been in all the Oklahoma weather, and the feed has never got wet inside.
So you can see a crazy chicken lady in her natural habitat, keeping good care of her chickens, cleaning out their water, making sure it's good and fresh. Now
Fresh and so clean.
You gotta watch the crazy chicken lady. Sometimes she'll spray you with a hose. Luckily, she just turned it off. I don't have to worry about it.
Some people have a fancy brush to scrub with. I have my hand.
Hey, if it's clean, it's clean. That's all that matters.
You know what's funny though?
What?
They'll drink out of it no matter what.
Yeah, they wouldn't care. I mean, they might turn their nose up, but then they'll go back to get more because they're thirsty. So while Cassie's cleaning out her chicken, I'm going to show you guys our new alpacas, or new look alpacas. Look, Mariposa is all trimmed up. They've got their fresh haircuts. Honey's looking nice and clean. Hey, Mary. And I gave Mary a little extra food. The lady that come and sheared our alpacas, she's actually finishing up vet school, and she said that she thought Mariposa was a little bit lean. So I'm trying to give her some extra grain, make sure she's got kind of a little extra to eat all the time so she can put on some extra pounds. So I was talking about Mariposa. I don't think that's anything we've done. She was in a field full of what, 25?
At least, yeah. And if anything, she's gained since she's been here, because look at all this grass and everything, and we feed grain as well. So.
Creek feed. Oh, let me carry that for you, wife. I don't want you to throw your back out and not be able to take care of the kids. About to be a shame. I gotta carry this for her. Ugh. All right, guys, I got you some fresh water. Oh. All right, fresh water, fresh feed. You guys keep on growing and you'll be laying eggs in no time. So while we're walking out to the goat pen, I thought we'd catch you up on the reason we're gonna tag them now. It's a little late in the game, but we are thinking about keeping all of the does, or some of the nicest does, some of the best growing ones, and selling all the bucks this coming weekend. So we definitely
hit me with her tail.
Zena's got a big old tail. But we definitely do not need all of the bucks. And if we're going to keep any does, we want to make sure it's nice ones that we actually like. And we'll be able to move those
I think all my favorite colored ones though are bucks. Stop.
Well, there's
down.
one. My very most favorite one is a doe, but my second favorite one is definitely a buck.
Down, down, down. Sit. Sit. Good girl.
So any of them that we do plan on keeping, we'll move out to the front goat pen with the chickens and let them grow out there. That way they don't have a buck, then they can't get bred too early. We're also going to be selling little gravy.
Gravy and some withers, right?
Yeah, maybe one or two of our withers. So
withers or withers?
Withers or wethers, I don't care. Whatever you want to call.
Not withers. Your withers is the withers are like an armpit on a horse, right?
You say tomato, I'll say tomato.
I wanna Google that before you edit that out. Make sure I don't look dumb.
I won't edit it out.
I know, that's why I'm Googling it.
I won't edit anything out. All right, so Cassie has new information.
The wither is the ridge between the shoulder blades of an animal, typically. Hey, get out of there.
Zena, you're not coming in.
Typically one with 4 legs.
Okay, so
I was right.
A horse.
Yeah, and that's why when it came out, I was like, wait, you don't want to get in your horse's withers. That's when they buck.
But a wether, is that a goat that's been castrated?
I assume because it's spelled differently.
Okay.
You were right.
I never said that. So what we really want to do is have these guys tagged so we can tell whether they're a boy or a girl from a distance when they're out.
Whether they're a boy or whether they're a boy.
Whether or not we want to keep them or not.
Hey Rooster, why are you in here?
He's going to get tagged too. I don't know where we're going to tag him at. All right, so we're going to try left ears for the girls and right ears for the boys. You ready to get to it?
Yes, and if you hear me randomly on our videos say zip it up, it's because the kids are on the trampoline and they forget to zip up the surround, and I'm afraid someone's gonna fall out. Yeah. So I don't let my kids jump on trampolines without surrounds because it just, anyway.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna have a surround, you should zip it up or you could still fall out.
And if you're gonna wear pants, you should definitely keep them zipped up.
That's always, did you know some of the teachers didn't know what XYZ meant? Like if you look at, you don't know what it means?
I don't know that. What's that?
Are you serious?
I'm serious. What is it?
One of the other teachers told a student, hey, XYZ. And some of the other teachers were like, what does that mean? It means your pants are unzipped.
Oh, I've always heard
your barn door's open.
The barn door's open.
Cheaper than air conditioning.
Yeah, or something's getting out. Anyway.
So, who has heard XYZ? Raise your hand. Tell us in the comments.
Not me. Now I have. All right. So this one is a female right here. I really like her.
I do like her.
Thoughts.
But this one is my favorite.
I know.
Boy?
Boy, definitely a boy.
Bah humbug. And then this one is an older doe that looks so much better, but she can still fit in here. Everyone's okay, I promise. They're playing.
They're playing on the trampoline, having fun. All right, ready?
Let's get to it.
All right, so I'm going to start.
What's Ranger say? Let's get to it.
So I'm going to start numbers. The boys, the girls are going to be 1 through 6 or 1 through whatever.
In the left?
And in the left ear, the boys are going to be starting at 25 going down in the right ear.
Okay.
You got that?
Nope.
All right, you got that?
I hope you remember.
You guys got that? All right, so the first one I want to get is right over here in the corner.
This one?
Yep. We're going to do left ear on her. Just hold her head.
Hang on.
You want me to hold or you?
I just want you to let them get settled. Good?
Yep.
Do you need help?
I am number 1.
All right, 1 down. And then the rest to go.
Make sure it's a girl.
Yep, that's a girl. That's a pretty one too. Okay, then let it go.
Hey, 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 no, no, oh. I should have grabbed it.
We had an escapee. Oh no.
I should have grabbed its legs. We can get it in a little bit.
So let's go. Is there anything we can put over there?
That block. Maybe make this door.
No, I'll get it.
Should we put them out once we tag them so there's less?
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we had one escapee, but guess what?
Is it a boy?
Is it a boy or a girl? That's a girl.
I think it's a girl.
So if that's our only girl, then we'll be able to tell.
Or only escapee.
Our only escapee, then we'll know. All right, the rest of you all won't be so
the
lucky.
small one I think is a girl. Or is that the Pico?
All right, so Cassie caught one of the girls, but this is going to be a girl that's not going to stay on the farm.
This is the half pygmy, half Kiko.
So I call it Plinko is its name. You like Plinko, Cassie?
I like watching.
You guys like Price is Right? If you like Price is Right, then you'll like Plinko. They don't like that.
It hurts me more than it hurts you. Hang on.
We've tagged 3 or 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. We've tagged 4.
But only 3 of, so they're
3 are staying and 1 girl escaped.
Okay.
So we got 5 girls, but we're keeping 4 of them.
okay.
And then we think we have 5 boys we're about to tag.
We're about ready to find out. We'll get to tagging.
And the boys are bigger, so this should be fun.
Okay, do you want to tag or do you want to catch?
I don't want to tag.
So little Miss Curious decided to come back. But she's pretty quick, Cassie. All right, we might get.
Want me to hold her now?
I think I got it.
I'm gonna be unemployed if you can do it by yourself. The goats are eating your bag!
They're like, let me get this tags out of here before
That
he
one-
starts using them on me.
That one right there is my favorite. It's a buck.
Look at that.
He just pulled his tail feather out, or tried.
And this, if somebody needs a good buck and you're close and local before
Oh,
Friday,
yeah. Want me to hold him, babe?
I think I got him on the head gate.
Gary's making his own head gate. Here,
If I can get him to pull backwards.
Yeah, if you live close and you're looking for a good full-blood Kiko buck, he's beautiful. He's got the moon spots. He's got the... Wait, you're supposed to be putting it in the right ear.
Oh, see? You caught me. Thank you.
How about you let me do something?
Well, I got him.
Lots of echoes around here.
That's how we communicate at Walker Farm, apparently.
You sure it's a boy? It's pretty too. It's
Yep,
like
100%, 1000%.
Look at its knees and its backside while Gary wrestles it. Another pretty buck if you're looking for one. And before Friday they're home.
So I learned that if I can get him in a headlock like this and then push his head to the left, then he can't move this ear. And I can get in here, get me a good spot, and do this quick.
And do a dance.
Yeah, a little dance. So we just finished up tagging every single goat that was in here, except for the ones we didn't plan on tagging, which was the ones that are already tagged. That one over there, and one of our pygmy cross that we're not gonna keep. So as you guys can see, we had a beautiful goat crop this year, and now we'll be able to watch them for this week and make sure we want to keep the females, and the males will be headed off a Walker farm. Cassie said that she likes money that folds, doesn't ching ching, right, Cassie? Have I been watching too many Facebook reels?
Yeah.
Oh. You want to dance with it?
No.
Oh, come on. All right. Well, maybe we'll get you some folding money.
Isn't it my money doesn't jingle jingle? Or
Yeah.
is it my money folds, it doesn't jingle jingle? I can't remember.
Okay. Well, either way, we completely messed that up. All right. You ready to turn these out?
Yep. You ready?
I'm ready. All right. Here they go. Who's coming out first? Get him, Zena. She's been nervous. She wanted to check on her crew. All right, guys. Go see your moms. You got one last week before you get weaned or you get shipped out. Go enjoy your last week.
Rooster doesn't know what to do.
So we just finished up, and if you guys are saying, you guys, Cassie and Gary didn't even know how to do that. They did it all wrong. Well, guess what? That was our first time ever to tag a goat.
Yeah, we've only tagged cows and they're a little different. I think I like the tags that Bodark Kiko uses that he gets from Premier One. Our big nannies, I'm pretty sure that's what they have in their ear, but I've seen him use them on his videos and I like them better.
Yeah, if we ever get into more of a commercial goat operation, right now I'd say it's a hobby goat operation, yeah. But if we ever try to do more and more to improve our breeds where we get more value into them, we'll definitely do things a little more professionally. Like we might even have our own tags printed.
Well, that's what they say, Bodark on their tags, but I just like the way they are. They're not these long two-sided ones.
And the reason I've got these tags specifically, which these are two-sided, they have one side, basically you get a number on each side. And the reason I did it is because I already have this tagging gun that works for my cattle. Now with my cattle, they only have a number on one side, so you know which way they go all the time.
Yeah.
With these, it was kind of like, I don't know which side goes on which, but we did it the same.
It work.
Yeah, and I felt like the whole gun would have had to go under the ear on one way, so I didn't feel like that was ergonomical, at least. So, is that a big word for you, Cassie?
Yeah.
Ergonomics? Cassie hasn't worked in a corporate environment.
It's not that I haven't heard it, it's not a word that I use.
Oh, okay. Sorry. My vocabulary is it too
just
broad?
A little above.
Too broad for you?
Yeah.
I'll try to bring it down a notch, okay?
Okay.
That's a joke. Some people think I'm taking a shot at you.
Some people be like, you're mean to Cassie.
Yeah, I'm really mean to her.
Anyway.
So we want to thank you so much, though, for joining us while we went out and tagged our goats for the first time. And I'm going to head out in a second and check on the cattle. I'll do a quick update for you guys on CC. But before I do that, before I let Cassie go in and you're going to start baths?
Yes.
Prayer request.
I feel like I give like 25 baths a day.
No, it'd be 25 baths a week at least. And if you count yourselves, maybe like 20
yes.
28.
Anyway.
Prayer requests?
Yes, I was distracted for a second. So if you guys have prayer requests, we ask that you put them in the comments down below. We really like when we see you guys going back and forth, encouraging each other, praying for each other. A lot of you have sent us prayer requests, whether through email or direct message on Facebook, comments, things like that. And please know that we are praying for those. One of our subscribers messaged me the other day, and she is finally able to go home after an injury. And she was thanking us for kind of getting her through that and for praying for her and things. Not getting her through that with our content, making her day and things like that. But thankful for not only us, but all of you guys praying for her. So we truly appreciate that.
And I had a similar person the other day have a praise that they are now cancer free. The last 6 months they said they've been watching and getting encouragement from, again, us and you guys. So thank you so much for that. It's going to be someday that you're going to need prayer. And when you need it and you know there's people out there praying, it means so much for that person at that time. Also, if you would remember to continue praying for our foster situation, the family over there, the family over here, that everybody keeps going forward and keeps moving along, because right now we're just taking it day to day.
Yes. So, like Gary said, I'm going to go get baths started and start with our bedtime routine. And Gary's going to go check up on the cattle.
Yeah, let's head out. We're going to check up on the cows and see how Cece's doing. I don't feed grain anymore because, well, they've got all the green grass in the world, so who needs grain when you have all that grass? So let's head out there right now and do a quick checkup. So as I'm walking out here, I'll tell you this Premier One fence has been an awesome addition to our goat herd. They have all this nice grass, and as soon as they eat it down, they'll be able to move it over and they'll have more grass. So if anybody's wanting to add to their goat pen, but you're not wanting to commit to putting in new line posts and corner posts and a bunch of expensive metal wire, Premier One is a nice option. So you can see these goats are just fine. They're out here. There's Plinko chilling with their mamas though. Doesn't get much better than that. Just listen to them eat grass. Oh man, that's a beautiful sunset. So hopefully you guys are enjoying that too. This is Charlie. Charlie, you doing all right, girl? Hey, hey, I ain't gonna hurt you. Charlie looks like she's doing good. And over here, looks like we've got, that's Poppy and Ellie. So Poppy and Ellie. Hey Ellie, how are you, girl? Hey. The other day, Ellie let me scratch her head a little bit. But I sprayed them and it really did a number on the flies. They're looking much better. You're looking a lot happier, girl. Hey, Poppy. How are you? Poppy may be one that's bred because look at her belly. That looks like it's sticking out a little more than normal, but she's also short, so that might be it. I don't know. I gotta try to look into which ones are bred and which ones aren't. Ellie, quit trying to be a boss and push Poppy around, okay? Not very nice. All right, and this is Cece and Reba. Reba's right here, and Cece is right there. Hey, Cece, how you doing, girl? I'm trying to keep a look at her milk bag, and it doesn't look too massive. After a cow loses a calf like that, you always want to keep a close eye to make sure they just don't have too much milk to where they get mastitis. If that's an infection in the udder to that, usually it doesn't, but we want to keep a close eye on it. And they're eating on this garlic salt, and we've got some more garlic salt coming. Yeah, we know Cece. Cece's still wondering about her calf, I think, so she's looking in that direction and bellowing a little bit. One of the saddest things was to lose that calf, but that's part of farm life. You guys know it, we know it, it's just part of it, and it's not for the faint of heart, but we're in it for the long haul here at Walker Farm. So let's go check on the Angus herd and we'll call it a day. So you can see that some of these Angus cows are getting pretty heavy, but it will not be, should not be until fall until they have calves. So you're eating a lot of food, girl. You're looking really good. You got a nice condition. Look how slick she is. I don't know. She looks pretty heavy. So I think you guys are completely caught up here at Walker Farm. We've got the Angus herd, the cattle, the chickens. The goats are tagged, ready to start sorting through them. Keepers versus the one leaving the farm. So thanks so much for taking some time out of your day to spend time with us. You really do help us continue farming, continue and support our farm. We've got a lot of big plans coming in the near future, so you guys want to stay tuned. But thank you so much for following along. We hope that you are having a great day wherever you're at. God bless, and we'll see you next time.